Bless up, my ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Anisabella Rose. You know, see me in live and living colors, as well as when I go see what I go on the screen. Big up to all ABR Massive. Big up to my ABR members who joined the membership. Big up to all my moderators. Please come on board, join the membership. Only a small fee per month to be a member of the Anisabella Rose movement. A long time I not come live, you know. Long time I not come live. But you know, at the end of the day, I am, a mother first. So so me have to make sure say me alright and me have to make sure say Bell good. So with that being said, when me get the chance, the time to come live, I will definitely do so. But then again, the whole heap of school runs and all of that. So it take up a whole heap of my time. But nevertheless, I have a little 101 odd to spare. So I say I come live and check in with my people to see what I'm going with. Big up yourself, Joanne Bailey. Big up to all those who joined the live so far. Please to like and share out the live. Don't watch your ear, the ear wet. My ear wet. So now watch your ear. But we're there. As you come in on the live, please to like and share out the live. You might see me and look back and forth because I'll be reading some stuff from my phone. So we have a whole heap of things to talk about. The consequences of stolen bought election. The reason why we must not sell our votes. Because from this September 3rd election, you have be a banga ranga crap up and a go on in the country. Mr. Richard Reed, big up yourself. Jimmy, big up yourself. Big up to all the ABR members. Big up to the moderators. As you come on the live, please to like and share out the live. So, as I stated, this video is about the consequences of election. And a lot of persons before have been asking about our past or our only woman former Prime Minister Porsha Simpson Miller. We've seen of recent, that she was awarded the Cuba Awards Medal of Friendship. So, a Porsha Simpson Miller administration has basically done a lot in collaboration with Cuba. And so Cuba has basically awarded her with a Medal of Friendship. And who better to take that award in her place than her husband, Mr. Errol Simpson. And we've seen what this current administration, who said they got a third term, how they dealt with Cuba, the Cuban doctors, the nurses, the specialists from Cuba who have been basically, coming in Jamaica on contracts to assist with our whole healthcare system and all of that. We see the stance that they took. Them never have no balls. Them couldn't stand up to other countries and make them know or come out right like other Caribbean countries and make them know, say, yo, we are stand up with Cuba. They didn't do that. So, when me hear some guy or some girl a talk about Mark Golding weak, when you talk about weak, man, talk about Andrew. Weak, jellyback, him not no stance. Him not come out right, come take no stance with nothing of significance and importance. We see what them do with even Venezuela. But a big shout out to Porsha Simpson Miller. And so her husband, Errol Miller, says that he will continue to fiercely protect his wife, Porsha Simpson Miller, Jamaica's 7th Prime Minister, whom he married 27 years ago in 1998. Simpson Miller, a former president of the People's National Party, was the Prime Minister of Jamaica from February 2006 to September 2007, and later from December 2011 to April 2016, amid speculation reports suggesting that dementia had set in since her retirement as opposition leader on December 4, 2016, and as a member of the Jamaican Parliament in June 2017 when she began to live a low-key life. Errol Miller came on the record, as he put it, for the first time that she had been battling the brain disorder and defended its stance that she ought to be protected so that she could avoid manipulation. He says, "That's my life. I live for nothing else but her at this time. I have had a lot of opportunities, but I have dropped all of those things to focus on her." Miller told two senior journalists in an interview right after he had received the Medal of Friendship from the government of the Republic of Cuba during a ceremony held at the Cuban Embassy in New Kingston last Wednesday. "It's the first time I am going to say this to anybody. She has been going through dementia, but she hasn't reached the big stages yet. Physically, she is fine, so she still eats, drinks, sleeps, walks, and talks to us who are around her. So like how she knows you, she would probably stare at you, and then once you get the hug and the kiss, we know that she recognizes you," said her husband. And we know that a Mama P is, known for that. You always get that warm, welcoming hug, or you'll get that kiss, and that is what, they use to know if she remembers or knows a person. He described Jamaica's first woman prime minister as fun to be with for the 3 other people who occupied their St. Andrew house with her. Former Prime Minister Porsha Simpson Miller, "We enjoy her. There is somebody from politics who has always been her friend and has never let her down, who is there most Sundays and sometimes goes with her to the hairdresser. She goes to hairdresser every 3rd Wednesday, so she still does those things. I know they say that I blocked Porsha from the public, but I don't block Porsha. People come and look for her same way. My only requirement during COVID-19 was if you don't believe in COVID-19, don't come and look for her, because I saw the kind of response to COVID-19 and it had nothing to do with what the papers said. It was rough and I never wanted her to go through that. I was probably the first person in the house to got vaccinated. I went to the United States and got vaccinated, and then by the time I came back a few weeks after, they were ready to do hers. So that was one of the requirements I had. The second requirement was that I didn't allow photographs, because a lot of people will say nice words about her, but they still want to pull her down. And I'm not allowing that. So people who are coming for photo ops, it doesn't make sense. They come because I am not going to allow it, stated Miller, a former president of the telecommunication giant Cable and Wireless Limited. And I don't wrong him there, so. But all in all, he says that Porsha Simpson Miller is in good spirits. She's eating, drinking, walking, talking, and so on and so forth. Big up yourself, Paul Griffiths, Missy T, Guilfoyle, Lyris Beckford, big up yourself, my brother. Freedom, bless up yourself. Christine Gilbert, big up on yourself. Everybody who is just coming on the live, please to like and share. I kicked it off a while ago, basically talking about the Medal of Friendship that, a Porsha Simpson Miller got from Cuba since last Wednesday. Also on the agenda today, on the city, massive. Did you see the massive rollout of this cabinet, the most expensive cabinet in the history of Jamaica? And 18 members from the government side are in the cabinet. We've seen them basically snubbing a Marlene Malahoo Fort, snubbing a Everal Warmington, and Everal shown no knowings to them in the parliament, basically sworn in and walk right past the husband and the wife, the prime minister and the house speaker. Now give them no knowings. But what stood out to me, when I realize this lady here in the picture, I'm not sure if you're looking at my screen, you can see the cursor right there. Anybody can identify this lady on the screen where I have the cursor right here moving up and down? She is a part of the government's appointed senator. And she basically go by the name of Mrs. Rosemary Bennett Cooper. And I want to drag on the memory a little bit to see if you remember her. If not, let me go to the picture here, so. You remember another case here? That same lady that I showed a while ago was or could still be the lawyer of Juliet only. So remember the whole battle between Juliet and this here lady, Charlene Ashley, over some, splinted title that was supposed to be given to Juliet, who was building this big 800 million apartment. I know the same lawyer this get appointed as a senator on the government side. So when me hear people talk about you want accountability and transparency, you better wake up. You better wake up. You make them gone in our parliament and them a brag and a boast about third term. And when we look and we see a be friend and family and combo loads of them, the web of be close-knitted people gone back in our parliament and gone in our senate. Where is the accountability? We hear Andrew Holness been a said that over the last 2 terms and come now in our parliament. Holness pledges accountability framework as 84 lawmakers sworn in. In a third term, he come and tell we about accountability framework. When we see them make all them a move, we see them bring back a Juliet Holness as the House Speaker in our parliament, a push up in our face, even though our opposition say that they wouldn't support her going back because of issues with her. And we say them are sure we say them not rate we, them are sure we say them not respect we. And we must sit down and think about accountability with them people here. With them people here. Accountability framework. With a cabinet. Remember, since of lately, he announced the junior ministers. So Kerencia Morrison going to culture and gender, entertainment and sport. Crystal Lee, health and wellness. Delroy Williams, local government and community development. Rhoda Moy Crawford, education, skills, youth and information. Donovan Williams, labor and social security. Juliet Cockburn Flynn, national security and peace. She chopped so much bad. What kind of peace she can create now? Delano Seavright, industry, investment and commerce. Orlando Terrelong, foreign affairs and foreign trade. Xavier Main, finance and public service. Frank Witter, agriculture, fisheries and mining. Tova Hamilton, tourism. Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, justice and constitutional affairs. What can go so? And Marissa Dalrymple Philibert. That woman they behave like the biggest tegoreg in the history of Jamaican politics. When you see her whole attitude, even after she claimed to say she win, presenting herself at Paul Patmore's house. So this man rolled out almost a 700 million per year. Taxpayers are going to pay 18 cabinet members and about 12 junior ministers $700 million per year. And I know them want come talk about accountability framework. He was the same one, and the reason why I'm not playing a lot of videos in this live, for some reason somebody strike me. I use 1 minute out of someone's TikTok to basically bring a point across, And lo and behold, I used that 1 minute video from September the 11th. And today me wake up to a strike from YouTube. The person strike me. So I'm not going to play a lot of videos in my lives them or on my videos. And I find it to be so unfair because people use my content all across the board. People use my content and me never yet think or thought to even strike or block somebody. A whole heap of people use my content. Me see somebody send me a video from someone who did a YouTube video and the whole 12 minutes video that was played was my voice speaking on a video that I did for my channel, and all the person did was put a picture over it. No acknowledgement to say, boy, that video you come from ABR. Not even for, give me a little acknowledgement. And once I use any video for anybody, whether I'm gonna take off 10 and 12 minutes worth of video for nobody and use the whole light, right? The most I will take maybe 1 or 2 minutes to bring my point across. But for some reason, I use 1 minute out of somebody TikTok video and they strike me. So I just allow people videos and them can continue use my own. I don't have a problem. But that's how some people are. Big up yourself, my member Valerie God Favor. Member Charm B, big up yourself. Every time. Colleen Stewart, big up. Winifred Saunders, Paula Gordon, big up yourself. So as me I say, now the snake man want come talk about accountability. Him not have it na him. Them same one tell we say, you get the type of leaders because based on the amount of money. So if them not get no big whack, them can't perform and them can't function. But it does not go like that for the other sectors. Right? And I just want to show you, even after they took the 200 and odd and 300 and odd% increase, right? None of them did still in the parliament and now do nothing. Go look on some of them constituency, nothing. Look at this scorecard from Capri. This is a company that always does survey and all of that. And look at this. It's an average annual salary for secondary school teachers in the Caribbean. And this is a world salary for 2025. Our Jamaican teachers are basically at the bottom of the scale. This is Jamaica right here. So look at where my cursor is. Right here, so Jamaica there. The highest paid teachers are coming from Bahamas. Y'all see that? But then we have the highest paid politicians throughout the entire Caribbean. But who for really get the pay, who are actually the backbone and the framework of a society, are not being paid. And we are okay and alright with that. With children, them are fail. 70% of students in a high school, in a particular high school, cannot read or write. 70%. But we have a cabinet rollout with some junior ministers costing the taxpayers 700 million per year. This is the same man who came in our parliament and told a big fat lie as it relates to intimidation, as he deemed it as, with the whole highway project between Portland and St. Thomas. Rosemary Shaw won her seat. Right? And she got her team and they had a meeting with. Remember, even back then when Fenton Ferguson had lost over in St. Thomas Eastern, it was the day after the former MP went when the whole heap of things them did in the pipeline and set out to have been done. And the following day, she did go with fear liaison officers them and them take over and them do what them for do. So what is different with a Rosemary Shaw? She won her seat. But yet still, the liar puppet come out, no investigation of any sort, right? Then when we check it out now, the people them that were a part of that meeting could attest and come out and say, look here, nothing of that sort. There was no form of intimidation of any check workers or what the case may be. But we see them a call for the police them to investigate. But then we have recordings of Jamaica Labour Party supporters sending out all kinds of threats and intimidation against Isaac Buchanan who won over there in East Portland. But nobody came on the record to say that they would have sent police to investigate and to find that culprit. Whole heap of them been talking and saying that, oh, even though this MP are lost, they are the ones who are going to still be doing the work. Big up yourself, Lisa. We not hear nobody trying for India, but because Rosemary Shaw knows what she's about and knows what channels and how she should go about. She did nothing wrong, but then we see in the same Andrew Holness took to our parliament and speaking about the same very thing. And he has the authority to get information from the police. He has the authority to get the information from check. But did he bother to do that? No. Him come in our parliament and lie to we, trying to tell lie on Rosemary Shaw to talk about intimidation. Why would Rosemary Shaw want to go and intimidate the check workers? The roads are going to benefit all of the residents, not only the People's National Party residents. So she would be a foolish woman to do that. But he came in our parliament and that is what he had to say. We can't make this up. Are this we really sick of her? I am waiting to hear from the Constitutional Court on the whole matter of his seat that he was claimed to be the winner for. We are waiting because we know that a Paul Buchanan basically filed an application into the courts and they said 2 weeks time we'll get an answer. So that 2 weeks should fall on October the 1st. So we are patiently waiting for that. And we would love to get a favorable response from the Constitutional Court to send it to the Election Court so that there could be a rerun of the entire constituency. This man cannot be trusted. What kind of quality of work they have done over the past 2 terms for roll out a cabinet, for roll out junior ministers to collect $700 million, not US, sorry, $700 million from off of the box out of the public coffers. Him come out and him run out and him promise the people that he's gonna double the minimum wage. And them something there you fear talk about, when promise the people and tell the people say, I go carry down the income tax from 25% to 15%. And that you fear talk about. And them things they want to promise the people them want to fear talk about. Leave Rosemary Shaw alone. She's supposed to get her liaison officer. She is the MP and she if it take over and make sure say the project them were done. She knows and she's aware of it. You come in our parliament and behave as if at your house you're there. Unna see me did end the live because I couldn't listen no more of him. See it yeah? Friends and Cumberland. See them there, the whole of them they are skin them teeth. So I guess, I'm not sure, I'm just speculating. It's my opinion. So because this lady here basically worked as her lawyer for her to basically win that suit. So the young lady who she was battling in the courts with got $1 million, I believe. And she basically got the title to commence the whole building of that 800 million apartment. So me no know, me I say maybe it's a favor now. So because she make she get the title and stuff, she was awarded a senator seat. Me no know. And me I say so. What says you? Can we really big up yourself out of many? Sharon Bernard, big up. Dwight. Can we really sit and wait for accountability from them people here? What kind of accountability are we gonna sit and wait for? What kind of accountability are we sitting and waiting for? Them not have it in a them. Blessed day, my caller, you're live.
Blessed top of the day, sister.
Go ahead.
I want to talk on this special issue about with Russia down in St. Thomas.
Yes.
The road for them to them Russia. The only one reason why Labour Party, that guy run out from the Labour Party with that talk, because that's their style.
Yes.
Whenever there's a change of government when Labour Party come in, when there is a project that is going on and the PNP, they come in and they run off all of it even get violent. So I can testify of one in Montego Bay, the new beach in Montego Bay that they opened up. That was a Porsha project.
Yes.
And the very day they won in 2016, they go down there and drive off everybody off it.
Thank you very much.
Off a tour on that. They went in and they drive off everybody off it. So he just run out with that because he know that's their style.
True.
And they expect for that to be the same thing.
And say every time them run out, I hear somebody saying every time you see them run out, it's some form of confession. And it is true.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. So when you see them talk, that's something what they do, something what they used to. They do it and it's not like that, but they just come out with that story because I saw them do for them thing. They do it sometimes, it even get violent. Yeah, sometimes they go with them bad man even armed if you do that. So how are them used to?
True.
Yeah. All right, my sister, that me attack. And another thing, this is them talk about Mark Golding didn't stand up for Andrew.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
The man was there. The man don't need to stand up to endorse a criminal. At the same thing, he's gonna come. He's the same one who is gonna come out down the road and say, "Okay, you were there when I was doing my inauguration, and you stand up to it to approve me." Remember the same thing happened when him talk up against the wife to be a speaker of the house. Him said him did vote for it. So
yeah, because they basically, and then Mark Golding came out and explained that they basically gave her the benefit of the doubt to say that, all right, she did go come play fair and square. But when we look and we see the same woman was aware of two special reports from the Auditor General, and it took almost 2 months, and it was until the opposition mentioned. What about those two reports? They have not been tabled in the parliament. We see them turn around and they use Miss Curtis as a scapegoat and throw all of the blame on her.
Exactly. Then now you want him to come out and jump up because he not stand up. You say, no, me not need to stand up. Me not endorse some criminal back in a to run the
Me
country.
say I did a
I'm
video
here.
and me say Mark Golding should have sit down back even little more comfortable and just cock up him foot them and just put it over the next foot and just sit down and just relax and just like him in a one big nice comfortable couch. Him should have sit
Exactly.
down a million times more.
Exactly. All I can say now to all the PMP in there now, just stand firm and make them know, say, no more free lunch around here. No more free lunch around here to them. You see me?
That is it, my
Everything
brother.
I need to beat them go and beat them come. Because no strength, not strength in there now.
28 stronger.
All right, dear, my sister.
Thank you, my brother,
Yeah.
for calling. Respect. Big up yourself.
Come on, listen.
Blessed day, my family. Welcome, Sir Byron. What's up?
Blessing, Vanessa Belrose.
Yes, I'm
You know,
live.
I mean, yes, definitely. One of the learnest in the business. I want to say big respect to all the persons who tuning in,
Yes.
right? Tuning in to the learnest. Yes, let me just move to the point because I really want to just call in and give a contribution. Yes, honestly, it relates to the situation with Rosemary Shaw in the St. Thomas constituency. Now, if you follow the history of the People's National Party, when the People's National Party in government, it simply means that they are the government for Jamaica.
Yes.
Let us get that out there clear. So when it comes to project, that's why People's National Party philosophy builds on what we call meritocracy. What does that mean? Simply means that, okay, when a PNP government is power, PNP government not only look for PNP people.
They look
PNP
for all
look for people who are exactly
residents, yes.
who can do the job and who can monitor the tax. Because at the end of the day, you want to manage taxpayers' money well. You want to know, so well, all right, when you give a project, the project is going to be done accordingly with the best of its ability in terms of securing and preserving taxpayers' money. Now, the situation as it relates to the standard operating procedure, this is as it relates to a changeover in terms of member of parliament, as it relates to the respective constituency. So in Rosemary Shaw, she now became the new member of parliament.
Yes.
And so then, of course, now she's now going and taking over the project simply means, okay, all right, she's going to now install what we call a new liaison
Officer,
manager.
person, yes.
Exactly. And so then that person is going to be responsible enough in terms of doing what needs to be done and employ the appropriate persons who need to be employed. Now, the difference with that is that when she had won, she makes sure that she gets rid of all of the PNP person.
True.
Now, you can't do that. You can't do that because guess what? Remember now, you have Jamaicans paying taxes. And who are paying taxes? The PNP paying taxes.
And
the
JLP paying taxes. Yes.
And affiliates paying taxes. So then you can't just take over a project within a constituency and just say, okay, to yourself, okay, all right, I'm going to look out for my party people alone. And then my party people, right, should be eating all the food. You can't do that. That is not. So we have to break up that as it relates to what Rosemary Shaw is doing. And Rosemary Shaw, is a nanny. I would define as it relates to the advocacy.
I agree.
Of good governance.
Yes.
Right? So then, you can't be trying to say, well, all right, here we go now. Government projects are going to be facilitating only Jamaica Labour Party only.
Shouldn't be.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Because everybody is paying their tax. So I do agree with Rosemary Shaw to stand up media, the narrative, the political rhetoric to say that, okay, all right, Rosemary Shaw, although she's the MP, and Isaac Buchanan, although Isaac Buchanan is the MP, that CDF, I mean the Constituency Development Fund, is going to divert away from the active member of parliament and give to persons
who are not
once there as it relates to, yes, Rosemary Shaw and Mrs. Val. This is madness. It cannot be done. That is criminal.
True.
So anyone who have that sort of perception, we need to make sure say we shift the political paradigm there. Change that, because that cannot be done. Right?
True.
Now, the thing is, again, to show you how Andrew Honest is so dibby. Andrew Honest is the art of misinformation.
Yes, lies.
All right, so watch this now, ABR. You, the Prime Minister, you're in a leadership role, and you receive information as it relates to what's so-called to say that Rosemary Shaw is going to is dealing with intimidation and so forth. You as a leader, and you are leading the country, why didn't you utilize what you call due diligence in terms of have a dialogue with Rosemary Shaw, right? Have a dialogue with Czech, right, to understand what was taking place. And so then you can get the real information so that you can speak to the matter in a very effective way and a balanced way.
True.
The primary thing here is a balanced dialogue. Now, the Prime Minister didn't do that.
Not at all.
The Prime Minister, exactly, the Prime Minister hell-bent that he's going down the route of gutter politics. My wife called it sewage politics. And it goes on in the same divisiveness. You understand the nastiness that he brought to the politics. You understand the criminal behavior that he brought to the politics. The scamming mentality that he brought to the politics. Now, on his way now, you understand, to try to defame, right, Rosemary Shaw, right, character, good moral character, right, as what he tried to do with the Integrity Commission and everyone else. Now, what's this now? Having said that, here's the Prime Minister is bringing a new administration to the floor. The Prime Minister, in his ceremonial swearing,
yeah.
The Prime Minister, like to show you how hypocritical the Prime Minister is area. Isn't that the Prime Minister asked for unity and said, okay, all right, we know that the politics is over, right? The persons who lost, yes, they lick their wounds and so forth, and they get over it. The person who win, which is him, you understand? The victory beam and the victory light now is over. It's now the people's business. Now, how can you mean that, okay, you're talking about unity, and at the same time, the very same thing that you know that the People's National Party is going to oppose, the first thing and the first order of the day is to fling this in the people's face, fling this in the opposition face by again reinstalling your wife, you understand, as the Speaker of the House. Now, in any moral society, as it relates to truthful democracy, right, as a matter of fact, the Prime Minister wouldn't even be the Prime Minister if it was in a first world country. The Prime Minister would have charged, put out of the system, and anticipate, you understand, for his trial. However, it's a kleptocratic government. It's a thieving government for the layman terms. And so then when I look at that, the Prime Minister still stand up in the way, you understand, to be an obstructionist, you understand, trying to maneuver, right, the court, in saying the court need to throw out the corruption act that deals with these illicit enrichment.
My God.
Now, in the face of everything, ABR, here you are, as it relates to what you are under, the dark cloud, what you are under. And instead of you try to step away, right, be fair and balanced and having transparency, and show Jamaica that you are innocent, prove to Jamaica that you are innocent. What you have done instead is now trying to manhandle the court and asking the judge, as it relates to your application, wanting the judge to throw out the Corruption Act that has to deal and challenge with corrupted politicians for illicit enrichment. Then is this the Prime Minister that we wanted? But you know what, ABR, let me say this. You understand? Give me love. a few minutes and up off.
Go
And
ahead.
give it a caller. A chance. Now, let me say this. Right? As a prime minister, and you're talking about good governance and morals, and you are there to ensure that Jamaicans are protected, tax monies are protected, why would you want to make an application to overturn, right, the very law that protects taxpayers as it relates to the Corruption Act that deals specifically with illicit enrichment? So you are saying that Jamaica must accept you. And so then in terms of, MP utilizing taxpayers' money, there shouldn't be any checks and balance, because that is what the Prime Minister is saying in our ADR.
Basically, yeah.
Checks and balance, that is concerned, that is what the Prime Minister is saying, Anyway, I am not going to blame Jamaican ADR. Let me tell you this, ADR. We are not going to blame Jamaicans to say Jamaicans put back Andrew Holness in power. Because certainly not. Jamaican did not put back Andrew Holness in power. Andrew Holness had stolen this general election.
Big time.
Several instances that lead to what we have seen, the evidence has shown, right, the suppression of voters, the intimidation tactics, and that is one of the reasons why Paul Buchanan has now taken the Prime Minister into court, you understand, to overturn, you understand, that so-called victory that he has. Just imagine ABR. Isn't that it is going to show a reflection of the conspiracy between EOJ, the private sector, right, the umbrella group of church, to be protecting, you understand, the EOJ, say that the election was won on integrity? Because if Paul Buchanan overturned that judgment, it is an indictment on both the PSOJ,
on all the powers that be,
EOJ, and all the powers that be. And ABI, let me say this. One love, my sister. Big up to all of your watchers. Love you.
All right, big up yourself, my brother. Respect.
That's it.
That was Sir Byron there. For all those who are on the live, on the platform, supporting all other social media warriors, please to go over their channel. If you have not been subscribed as yet, go over there and subscribe. Big up yourself, Bolo, every time. One Major Daps, big up. Every time, Rosalie Ricketts, Anif Dawkins, everybody who just joined in the live, big up on yourself. David Jervis, Devon Fletcher, Sonia Barracks, big up on yourself. You heard it there from Byron, a mouthful right there. If Paul Buchanan can overturn this so-called win in the Western Central St. Andrew constituency, it will be an indictment on all the powers that be, from the EOJ go right down. This wouldn't be the first time something like this would have happened. I read out on a video this took place between 97 and 98. Remember good. Remember good. Big up yourself, Stella. Miss Winnie. One love every time. Althea Johnson. And so look what is taking place after 2 terms under Andrew Holness-led administration. Poor drainage system. Poor drainage system. And again, give me a minute, let me send these videos over again. They're not opening. I don't know what is going on. Hey, somebody now want me to do live, you know. Me I feel laugh. Let me resend these videos. Give me a few seconds. Big up yourself, Daniel Taylor. Much respect. Sharon Dakers, big up. Curdell, Elga, big up. Not at all. Something not going right with this device. The videos are not playing. I don't know if I should just let you see it here from the phone that I have. But look what has taken place. Poor drainage system in our country. After 2 terms, they did. And them say them a make carpet road and them a do this and them a do that. And look how rain fall and flood out. Me see somebody, I think I call us, me see. Big up yourself, JC. Say, what? Third term flooding. Third term flooding. Third term flooded. I don't know if you can see it.
This is by the Shoesan supermarket. You cannot come up East King's House Road. I had to just go through Sovereign a while ago to cut out this part. My gosh.
Somebody calling. You're live. Go ahead, Miss Winnie.
Good afternoon, my princess. Now, the name size 13 went to get at the graveyard. I bet when they check the names, those are the names they use. And you never win this election, and they all know it. The whole world know it. Can you imagine a prime minister win a 3rd term and no one from the Caribbean go there to say congratulations to him? Huh?
Not one. I was looking too. I mentioned that on a video and I was looking to say, me not see no other leader, whether from the Caribbean or otherwise. Anybody else seen any other leaders there at the swearing for Andrew Wallace?
They know that Andrew thief the election. Look what his wife did. And he did go and lock down polling station. All those don't know. It should be all him go back over to vote at each station. Andrew thief the election. Even the one them called, every one of them paid big money to get the election to be win. There's a lot of thieving went on, back switching.
My God.
Nothing the PNP could have done because we do not have the manpower. And even some of our own people what was allegedly in helping, they do a lot of wrongs too. So Mr. Mark Golding couldn't do anything better. And I hear, I love Andrea, and I hear Andrea trying to make it look like Mr. Mark Golding did something wrong. I have to call him and tell him, don't talk nonsense. Because he can't do everything. He couldn't be everywhere. He's not a ghost. And these so-called churches in Jamaica, if I die in Jamaica, I don't want one of them bury me. Send me back down in the sea with no pastor from Jamaica. They all are wicked. They all take money. They sell their soul about them pastors and talking all kind of different language with no language. They own make up African way of talking. And they sell out Jamaica too. For money. They never come out and talk against Andrew. What Andrew is doing is wrong. Look at the drains now in Jamaica because they never clean. People are flooded out. Suppose it was 2 and 3 days of rain.
My God.
A lot of people were dead. Thief and Andrew, you was a thief. Even if they let you off, you was a thief, just like your wife do. She want to take up people land. What you want? When is her case coming on it next month as well?
Which other case she have again? I'm trying to remember.
With the woman with the land.
That case is finished, Miss Winnie.
No.
Yes, man. She got the title and the lady got $1 million. I don't know about any other case again with her.
Why so the lady sell out too
I
to her.
have no
$1
idea.
million US.
My God.
And look at the land that Andrew licked down and say people building illegally. Now his wife is there building up apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Mighty God, I tell you. You know, sometimes I wonder if there is a real God. Because if there is a real God, Andrew and them should be struck down the minute they put it. But I don't believe the Bible is real, you know. I think it's a thing look like Bible outside. It can't be a real Bible they swear on. It's a make-up Bible, bro. Sure. Not one of them Jamaican pastors I would step in a church if I go to Jamaica. Not one. Because all sell out to Andrew Holness. They never talk against him in the church and said what he's doing is wrong, or come out publicly and say what he's doing is wrong. They are lick up because they get little money. They sell their soul to the devil. Andrew, I pray. Listen, I'm not wishing you bad, but you are going to dead bad. You are going to confess that I got to tape your mouth when you're dying. I could not. Would they hear?
All right, Miss Winnie, bless up yourself. I don't know. All this time Miss Winnie talking, I'm still trying to get the videos to play. I don't know what is going on with my device. Every time I come on a live, look like the enemy them don't want me talk. No, sir. Me say, peeps, me I try get the videos them for to see what I go on. But for some reason, I don't know, every time I come live and for play the videos them. See them down see the people them down Pernell Charles Junior constituency here a ball over light. Then we for really sorry for them when them sell out them votes. What not call Pernell Charles Jr. for? Pernell Charles Jr. don't own nothing. This is the consequences of a bought election. When you sell on a vote and you think about policies and plans that can benefit you and the future generations to come, when you think about your belly. $5,000 one little quarter rum and little boom. And now when you come a ball, I want to see them video, but them not play enough for end the live. What them really a ball over? Bless day, my sis, you're live.
Good afternoon. And good afternoon, everyone on the live. You're wondering what is the device. You don't know that man of the people them down in Jamaica are messing around with the technology thing and whatever. That's how they stole the election.
I'm gonna one of them strike me. Yeah.
No, think about it. You know, I sit here and I think about it. Think about it. When the 3rd of September, during the election, Nationwide got a new station. I forgot the name of the station, but that the Prime Minister gave to them.
I think a River.
Yes, that's the one. And guess what happened? I was on another live watching the election.
Yes.
And then I say, I can't keep on switching from one place to the other. So I switch over there to see where he might chat about. Then I go over there and see him have, say, JLP 20 and PNP 8. And then after that, me and the man say, people, we can now declare Andrew Michael Holness as what secure his third term. I say, where they watch it, not sit Aguaya, so. Yes, so I mean, Cliff Hughes was all into this. I'm not saying allegedly, I don't might say allegedly because I'm on your live. You understand what I mean? But it's a fact. It's not lie, it's true. You understand what I mean? He declared the election very, very soon for Andrew because he knew what was going on. He knew what they did, and he was involved also. That news station that he got, yes. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. The new name that they had, I believe, is Riva or something like that.
That news station that they used during the election. Do you see they used it again after that?
I think so, you know.
CNN, don't you?
I think so. But I believe they're gone back now. But one of their journalists was saying that the name don't change. It's still nationwide, so I don't know.
Okay. He used that new name to act the election. That we call it technology. I don't know how to explain it, but you probably know what I'm talking about. To use act the election. And he knew what was going on also, Cliff Hughes. Because Cliff Hughes called the election when he claims them have them at 20 and PNP are here, then tell me no, they're not 32 are the number. Oh, you call it when they are 20. That means no, I just go ahead, and then that is the time after it go bang out and come back, and then after they come back, then same win. It is obvious. It is obvious, and he need to come out of the parliament. He need to come out. Him could have deal more, and him could have deal. Because I'm gonna deal with violence, you know, and use police. Now, because the man they in the side same now leg going on. Yes, what I mean. And one Buchanan supposed to get back his seat. And the court supposed to be fair and give the man his seat. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about this Mitzi man Siago whatever he want name.
Oh, Mitri.
Court to come between and put it out. Yes. But the opposition must work with the Prime Minister and the Constitution reform. Hell no. Hell with the no. Really? Do you see what's being put out today? Huh?
Go ahead, sis.
Why am not going to ask the Prime Minister for the claim asset? Why am not going to talk about that? This man ever come out to come talk some bull crap?
I know them want the opposition to work with them on the reform. When Mark Golding distinctly spoke about the impeachment bill, them never have no mind for even want for put it in at the first phase. They want to come and talk about they will put it in the second phase. They cannot be trusted.
No, they think they can fool Mark Golding. That's what they think. But it's not gonna happen. Because Mark Golding done making stands already where he stand about that or towards that. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
He don't make him stand. Mark Golding think them, I'm gonna allow them to push him like a puppet. No way, not gonna happen. So we call it Mitzi Siago, go to hell. Anyway, yes sir. I'll leave Mark Golding alone. Yeah? You leave my Prime Minister alone and go to hell. Go and tell your Prime Minister to go and declare his asset, which him can't do. You understand me? He needs to go to prison. Them are wicked, them are thief, them are criminal, them are angry, man, because you know what happened? Because they stole the election and them know them thief the election and go stomp in a parliament and come go on like them are somebody. You understand what I mean? As Miss Winnie said, Miss Winnie said she want there for a real Bible. Yes, Miss Winnie, my darling. It's a real Bible, but at the end of the day, you have to realize that God is not like us. You understand what I mean? God is not a God of, you understand what I mean? God is not like us. God not going to struck them. God enough people take oath and nothing happen to them. You understand what I mean? God going to lead them to them wreck to be at mine. You understand what I mean? Because we all have a conscience. You have a thing called conscience. Although some people don't really have any, so to speak. And you don't look like him have none at all.
Yeah, man. Film conscience plate broke.
Me never see a man be a face so. Me not like and him eye dry. What can go so? Can you imagine? Them thief the election cock up in a parliament like them as somebody. I wonder if you understand where I come from.
Of course, me understand exactly where you're coming from.
So my question is, so what is gonna go on if it gonna be like Mark? We got to put on him foot right now. We are gonna go there with our leader. We're gonna start with the leader. But put on him foot against these people so that they call it the electoral list cleanse from these dead people. And these people that they have in Jamaica, where at the election, if you go back at them yard, which can come from, whether India, when next
But
place
did the
name
people
Israel.
ever
That is
try to
crazy.
find out
And
why them did
better.
even sign contract with them people there? Why we did really need them people there to begin with?
It needs some investigation. It come some may call it private investigation because member of government now investigate nothing.
Not at all. Mm-hmm.
And definitely when them people are in our country.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything going on at the same time. No man, he need to come out of parliament. He never win him seat. He need to. And them I use bully.
Time will tell.
And all kind of ism them I use. All kind of ism them I use and schism. You understand? Bully the mark going and come go at them bad. You know, see Labourite them how them go on, them sick stomach. They are disgusting set of people. I act like them own Jamaica. See the one over there, so 15 people, them are demonstrate, oh, them not see. We the one named Bernard Charles Jr.
Yes, I just played from my phone, but I wanted to play it on the screen and it now open. I Labourite them, yeah. So me ask them what them a cry for.
I don't mess with the technology because them have them man in Jamaica mess with it. Yes, me there. Because them want to shut up people from town. Coop on them too. Coop on them dirty people there. Me a big man going to open the iron and putting things in. Don't bend to answer them. Do not. No constitution, no republic, no way. Not under Labourite government. Make them lift up and go. Them for go to prison. And just for go to prison. Thief. I act like him as body. I wonder if you understand what I mean.
Then I hear one at a time in him speech. We do things in order. You hear me now with this? What kind of order am I talking about?
What kind of coupon him? I talk about integrity. Him can't talk about integrity when him thief so much money and asset not clear. Come on, that never quote him out. When you open him out and so that him tongue could just drop out of head.
My God.
All right, Miss Rose.
All right, bless up yourself, sis. Thanks for calling.
Yeah,
all right, big up every time. Sia says, why them never work with Mark Golding by not putting his wife as a speaker? Exactly. Him come with him look a sham snake, con artist talk about, let us, unclench our fists. Let us get over the agony of defeat and victory and work together. Him as somebody who want to work with somebody together, when they had the 49, the majority, when they did have the 2/3 majority, them never want to work with the opposition. Remember, him are the same man who say, we don't need no opposition to hold us accountable. But now you want to work together because you don't have the majority to do as you please. But then again, here we are between me and you. It's alleged. And we see it for ourselves. A whole heap of talks been going around saying that the current GG is not doing well. He had some issues with his back and he did surgery and all of that. It is alleged that he's not doing well and that the new GG will allegedly be the outgoing DPP. Anybody else hear anything like that? That's what I've been getting from some of my sources. Blessed day, my family, you're live.
Good afternoon and good day to all your listeners.
Thank you.
Very, very
Same
quick.
to you. Go ahead.
There with my family.
Yes.
I always listen to you and so forth, man. And you should do more lives in Anissa. You should do more lives so people can call in. Really, really.
Definitely
nice
want to, but then when I see all my devices act up, so I fear wonder what really are going. Every time I come live is a problem. But
I pick us, man.
I pick a... Why?
You don't go.
Yes. All right, go ahead.
Real quick, May I listen to all the people who come in and I give them 2 cents and so forth and that. But you can't tell, sir. Let me tell you something, right? Remember when Ben Johnson, when he ran in picks, whenever that was, either the late 80s or early 90s or so. And when you cross the finishing line, and his posture was such that you could have said, but wait, you're running on one world record leading time and so forth. Or you not celebrate as much and so. And then the next day, it was found out that he was doping. You look on the body language of the Prime Minister
True.
on all the other members who win and so forth, and they never look like them. They confident. Is that then just like you can't listen? The thing is, is that this Lisa, like when I say when you're lying, also you can feel the like look up in the sky to the left or something
Yes.
to that effect.
Look all over the place. Yes.
That is you look all over the place, and that was also the thing. You look on the body language, you can just tell, say no man. Then you deep down inside, and it's I know fair for come talk to people out in Jamaica and so forth, and them say the same thing. 5 o'clock, then get kicked out of line. They might wait 2-3 hours. They might vote how many years before. This has never happened or anything. This election was stolen without a doubt. And how me even know so, and as other people even pointed out as well, Andrew Holness won. You see anybody from CARICOM, you see anybody from the Commonwealth extend any congratulations to this quote-unquote historic firm.
Except, I believe, Mia Matley. But nobody came down for his swearing in.
Nobody came up for his swearing in.
Based on the videos that I seen. I don't see no other leader will come support him.
I don't see any other person come support him or anything. But at the end of the day, I'm going to just left off right there saying, Pete, you see, we also have to look on the fact that regardless of if the election was stolen, a lot of people still took a payout at the end of the day. So, you know for a fact that no matter how much they might get answer, if they use to buy food and so, them eat the food already, they digest, them expel it as waste, and it's done right there. So,
True.
You know what I say? So, only thing we can just say is, I'm going to call it every day and say, we can't give up on Jamaica, but you see, sometimes we're not here, have to feel.
That is it. Big up yourself, my brother.
Enjoy the rest of the Sunday.
Same to you and the family. Big up.
Yeah, man.
Who can hear will feel. That's the last words from the caller right there. Who can hear will feel. Big up yourself, member Martha Couponing Foundation. Please to support that YouTube channel. Run go over there, subscribe. Get her to 1,000 subscriber. Please and thank Nathaniel, Lorna Brooks, big up. Betty Boop, big up yourself. Patricia Hutchins, my member, big up yourself. Welcome on the live. Everybody who is just joining, please to like and share out this live. The Labourites them down Clarendon in the constituency where Pernell Charles Jr. won. Crying about light. They're calling out Pernell Charles Jr. Saying get them vote. And then on a light. What can go so? What can truly go so? They're talking about accountability framework now. When you're going on a job, you're not supposed to big up yourself, Sandy G. You're not supposed to get your whole job description and all of that before you even get employed. You see what you're supposed to do and what not to do. So he's talking about unity and working together. When him did have the 49, I did government badness. I did government badness. So why you never work with Mark Golding now? Mark Golding and the entire opposition say they wouldn't support a Juliet Holness coming back based on past issues where reports sat down on for approximately 2 months. Right? We see who get the blame. So why, if you say unity and if them say that, you not talk about bullyism, you not go stand for bullyism from the People's National Party. It has nothing to do with bullyism. You not talk about accountability and you don't know nothing about accountability. We want people where are going to be fair and balanced sitting as a Speaker of the House. But then again, a petition I know she play right in the hands of the People's National Party because we're going to hold them account. 28 members strong, along with the well-thinking Jamaicans of our country, are going to hold them accountable. If we never hold them accountable no other time before because you should not be in our parliament. under the law, you should be certified. Your statutory declaration should be certified under the law. You cannot be trusted with our constitution reform. You don't want to put impeachment in there. And there was something else that the opposition wanted to be a part. The whole, there was something else other than the impeachment that the opposition wanted to be in the whole reform. Somebody can remind me of that? Big up yourself, Kate M. Somebody can call or drop it in the live chat. Let me to refresh my memory. I don't remember everything, please. Exactly. None of the... Thank you very much, Leprechaun. Big up yourself. Every time. Arlene from... Big up. Yeah, so the term limit would be in the whole impeachment, I believe. So, impeachment, term limit, and the whole CCJ. Wanna hear how him talk? Pan the leadership debate? That he is for a final court in Jamaica. Them cannot be trusted to have a final court in Jamaica. We see how them want to manipulate the court system. This same man, as Mystic Sensation said earlier on the live call. This same man took our integrity commission to courts, and we have to keep going back to that. Them no want accountability. They want to do as they please and nobody enough to hold them accountable. This same man took our integrity commission to the courts to have the law of illicit enrichment striked out. Mighty God, what can really go so? Every time if I come on a live and play the videos them to support what I'm talking about, my device act up, it now play. I don't know what else to do. Are we alone can see say something not right with that? Why we for pay uno more and the country not running well? The country is not running well. So why we for pay uno more and the teachers them they at the bottom of the scale out of all of the CARICOM countries or island or whatever you want to call them? Jamaican teachers are the lowest paid. Them they don't at the bottom of the scale. Since the other day, the last 3 months leading up to the brand new school year, are 300 teachers gone to greener pastures. So if politician, where did I get 20 odd million and how much teen allowance and calling allowance and housing allowance and this year allowance and that the allowance, could have take himself and go to greener pastures? Why the teachers them can't go to greener pastures? Why the country must foot a $700 million for an 18-member cabinet and as well as 12-member junior ministers? Why we for foot that bill every single year and the other sectors must suffer? Big up yourself, Keziah. Labourites, don't cry. When you say third term, do not cry. All of you were over Clarendon now a ball bowl light. You turn over there. Nobody cry. When I want you to cry in front of you. Turn over there. Charm B says we will be having Chinese teachers soon. And that going to be a big issue with the language barrier. Venus Sang, big up yourself. Andrea Burke. Carlene Anderson, much respect. Why we if we pay them more and the country not running well? The prosperity is a journey all of a sudden. When him did a campaign, my sis Monica Hall, big up yourself. Every time. When in that campaign back then in 2015, him say prosperity for all. But we see now say the prosperity was just for a handful of them and still is. Now him come and talk about prosperity is a journey. Get out of here with that. Move from here so with that. We don't want to hear that. It wasn't a journey for you though. It wasn't a journey when the Integrity Commission said your assets them increase 5-fold. It wasn't a journey for you. It just happened so bloop. We have to wonder if I space me here. Oh, who did I ask? If I space taxi. Me not laughing now. But when me think about the things them, sometimes I feel so angry. To the point where me have to just bust out a laugh. If you not think too much on it. Now let Williams big up yourself. A space taxi because me not understand how him start one taxi company just flourish so and turn you in a billionaire. But yet still the rest of taxi operators them now struggling and suffering under your hands. Give the man them a bus no man. Give the man them the link no? No sir. This not safe, none at all. And this is the mentality of some of the Jamaicans, them, man. Once them, get through with certain things, nobody feel like say you'll get the code. Them nah give the code, them prefer keep it for themselves. Or them alone for have it. Big up yourself, Marva Dice. Or them alone for have it. So Andrew only is a selfish individual. Cause you're rich out a taxi company. But yet still, you're not giving nobody else a formula. I was so special about your taxi company versus other people taxi company. Now the taxi operators them a ball about road now. You not sorry for them, ABR family and viewers? You not really sorry for them? Them a ball about road. Down there we see the newly elected MP, Nikisha Burchell, out there with them. After Andrew turn it up and trick them. Man same can't turn it up and turn it down. And the man not do much campaigning and the man turn it up on them. Turn it up. And now them come a ball. And we see Nikisha Burchell out there with them. Attack upon their behalf. We never know say the road bad pan the September 3rd election when no up and down. Them say we are evil. Taxi man you no remember them stuff there? You no remember them things there? When you no up and down a transport them for go vote. So now we want to see the newly elected MP not even did reach in a parliament yet, but she out there with you now. We want Nikisha Burchell now to come kill up herself over you know. But me know she gonna run the race because she have it in her. She's gonna run that race well and run it with grace. Because she gonna show you say, despite no founder never did vote for her, she come to serve and she's serving all. She's not gonna only come to serve the People's National Party supporters who voted for her, but she has come to serve every single one of you that resides in her constituency. But nobody expect her to fix everything for you in one term. Because we need to have somebody there where we need to settle for nothing. ABR family, me too passionate and that's why sometimes I don't come on the live because when we read all them things here and we see them things here being played out and the people them just sit down and make this man just want to do as him please in our country, this dictator man here. And then every time they just sit down and they're talking about Mark Golding and Mark Golding. Wanna see where I go on in other countries? Them no wait pan no opposition. If the people them are displeased with some things, them take to the streets and them go demonstrate. Una no need not bloggers. Una no need we for tell una for go demonstrate. Una no need the opposition for start a demonstration. If una is not pleased about the things that are happening in our country, una take to the streets of our own. Stop sitting down and wait for Mark Golding. Mark Golding is just one person. Hold the government accountable. Do not sit and wait on the opposition alone to hold them accountable. Whatever it is that they said that they were elected to do and they're not fulfilling the mandate, to take the streets for it. Do not sit down and wait for bloggers for telling them say you have to go out there. You see what go on in France? Nobody now have to tell them no want a dictator government and the people them take to the streets. So wanna stop sit down and make this a man a drive fear now. Wanna see what go on with it with the police them and this increase amount of police killings. Them say crime going down, but yet still big up yourself, say fool. Big up Ingrid every time. Now bless up yourself. Wanna see what go on with the increased police killing? 2 separate incidents. One took place in Nannyville. The other took place in Cherry Tree Lane. I can only assume for the one in Cherry Tree Lane that the police them never know say no camera or nothing in the place. But based on the video that I saw, apparently banging was going on at the door. And the gentleman run towards the door and open the door. And he proceeded to lift his hand because he must say, alright, then a police. And maybe them say, don't move or hold up your hand. And then one officer entered the premises. And all of a sudden, this youth here met his demise. And we hear say a shootout. And we hear say he had weapon on him. But in other instances, if them even have weapon on them and they're not actively shooting at the police them, why only can't make the courts do them due diligence? Because guess what? It's apparent then that the police them don't even have no faith in the whole justice system. Eh? Could we read it that way? And then why is it that this government is not enforcing that the police them wear the body camera just to show accountability and not just accountability on their part, but to show what is really taking place? We're tired of the same narrative of being, into gun battle and then the civilian turned up dead. You never hear of a police get a scratch or a graze, but then weapon is found and the people them did actively shoot. Why not make the courts do their due diligence? But then again, when we have a leader who says the youths them are gonna meet them judge or meet them maker, and let me make it clear, I am not supporting any form of criminal or criminal activity. But why is it that some 100% versus last year rise in police killing, but when we see the JFJ run out, the same man come out clad in blue, say that he stands with the police. Police right now, me nah come out pan a live again, come talk about no government for pay uno. Some of you not forget nothing. Some of you not forget $1. Cause you work under the orders of this man and doing some very cruel and inhumane things to our citizens. Remember, our first duty is to uphold the law. to serve and to protect. Sometimes you have to think before you draw. Those are the words from a Queen Ifrica. And every one of the youth, them a criminal. The same energy we want to take and want to go for the youth, them want to take the energy and go up at Andrew house. Why every ghetto youth have to be a criminal? In a phone eyes, police member wanna come from the man. No wanna come from single parent household. No wanna come from household on the parents them never have it. Member say no wanna police work and never on the first choice, you know. Because when the parents them probably never have it the way for sending no go to college them want to go. So member wanna come from the man before wanna go at the places them and make this man and telling you say you for go mash up the people them stall and take all them goods them and mash them up and do all sort of thing with them. Member wanna come from to the man. Why invest in body cameras if you not go allow the police them for wear them? What is it about the body cameras that the police them are unable to wear the body cameras? Why is it that we have over 12 or 13,000 police officers in the force, but yet still they invested in getting 1,000 body cameras? What 1,000 body cameras can do? But even with the 1,000, nobody know want to wear it. Then what the sense? Waste our taxpaying dollars this again. Over the years, we are hear this same narrative. Oh, they have been engaged in gun battle and this and that, but yet still. Come on, man. At full time now, we want accountability. It's not all of the youth them are criminal. That is the point I am trying to make here, so. Anybody else wants to chime in? I'm about to come off this live right now. I would love to hear from some of you all. Big up to everybody who call in on the platform already. Big up to everybody in the live chat. Big up to all my ABR members. Remember, you too can join the membership in support of the channel. Remember, enough away out here, we're doing this for the love of our country. We not do this and come pressure on and ball and beseech to get any money from you all. But if you want to donate to the channel, you can do so by joining the membership. It's only a small fee per month to be a member of the ABR membership. You get membership shout out. You get membership star badges beside your name. When you see Patricia Hutchins there, so with our star beside our name, she is a member of the channel. Please support the channel in whichever way you can. Big up to One Major Daps for his continued support on the channel. Big up again, Devon Fletcher. Andrew is asking why Andrew took on 18 ministries and the civil service workers can't get no pay. Boy, me I tell you, wicked in the earth. Can't buy a pants and can't buy a shirt. Mighty God. Go ahead, Abina. I didn't see your message. Remember, the live chat is going fast. What question you have to ask? Up, Unique Ray. Big up yourself. What question did you ask? Okay, I'm just seeing it. I'm scrolling down. So you're saying, did anyone see in his IC report anything about taxi? I didn't read anything about get his wealth through his taxi business. Mighty God. 170 odd pages, and trust and believe me, never read all of it. So I am not sure if any taxi company was in it. But I think I heard someone who said they read all of it was mentioned in some taxi company. But persons were saying that they did not see that taxi company when they Google it. They're not finding any history of it. That's what I heard. But someone told me who read through all of the IC report that he did mention some taxi company. God say ball out. Hey, me get strike already. Certain little slangs me don't really want to use over here and play certain videos because the people them a move grimy. They might try strike left, right and center for me lose my little YouTube channel, eh? I saw them stay. But when I watch them, we still talk up the things them because them can't stop us from talk. Anybody else wants to chime in? The number to call is 954-288-6467. I totally forgot to add that to the live chat. So I'm taking about 2 more calls. I have to jump off the live in a few because, you know, the last minute homework thing with my daughter. So the number is right there in the chat. 954-288-6467. WhatsApp call only. Andrea say a Shell taxi company. Hey. Unique Ray, yes, I mentioned the whole code of conduct in a video about a couple days ago, you know. And that is one of the other thing that we should stand and hold them accountable to. They all must sign the code of conduct, especially as it relates to the Integrity Commission. Because we heard in the past, the Justice Minister said them sign how much in code of conduct already. Right? I believe in an interview when he was speaking to Dion Jackson Miller, he was talking about him signing or they signing how much other code of conduct. But the Integrity Code of Conduct must be signed also. So we see them trying all ways, shape and form to try and water down and dismantle the Integrity Commission. But it's not gonna work. I am looking forward to seeing some more reports go to the Parliament. And what of these other illicit enrichers who are under probe? What of these other members of Parliament who are under probe for illicit enrichment? We should demand knowing those names as well. We see them sat down in our Parliament basically talking about this gag clause that should only facilitate that only when a report is completed. Then the IC can speak on it, or only when the report is produced and tabled. But the gag clause does not go to the members of Parliament. So I don't see why they don't feel like they owe it to us, who are their employers, why them don't want to declare and let us know that they are under probe for illicit enrichment. Me not understand. So they might use the gag clause in the Integrity Commission Act amongst members of Parliament that shouldn't be. And who is the head cook and buckle wash? See man here, on the screen here? So I'm swearing. See me here? Pledging accountability. This man here. But I can't respect him because when him come out from news media and him say him ask far and wide, and when you check a stock, him head the list. Me nah enough faith, no trust, nothing in him. I can't respect him as a leader. I don't know why. Next Parliament should be Tuesday coming in. Charm B. It officially opened last week. But in the meantime, ABR family and viewers, I have to run. Please, before we leave, drop a like on the live here so others can see it who are watching the broadcast, so YouTube can continue to push it out. Please to support the platform in doing so. Liking the videos are free. Please to continue to support the channel in that way. For those who are watching me for the first time who are not subscribed, please to go ahead and subscribe to the platform. We're asking each and everyone to support the platforms of other social media warriors too, so we can grow our community. Which report is that, Ricketts? I think they had table it, you know. I think they had table it. The annual report went and they did want to close the parliament before, but then they went back and they tabled it. And then there was another one that was talking about three councillors who didn't file. I am not sure of another report that was sent to the parliament. Let us wait and see. I'm not sure. Oh, so you're saying there's another report that wasn't tabled? I'll have to do some checks on that. Definitely will do some checks on that, sis. Ray Gibson, big up yourself. I'm taking at least one more call before I jump off. I want to hear from somebody else. Out of everything that has been circulating in the whole media space right now, I want to hear from somebody else before I come off of the live. Somebody else call in. What says you of this almost 700 million cabinet and junior minister price tag from this third term administration, as they put it? Anybody else wants to chime in before I come off the live? One more caller. Come and talk about the things then, man. Chat to me. Chat up to me. So I'm telling lies. Jansen, or what you want name? Jansen. Call up and refute the lies that I tell. No, you can call the program, you know. You can call the program and talk up, man. Nobody stay in a live chat comment section and chat up your mouth. Talk up. And so, how are they performing? How are they performing? Call the program and tell me. My moderators them in the chat, you know. My moderators them can fix him, man. Sort him out of the chat. Because I'm not chatting nothing with sense right here, so. Moderators gonna work on the chat. All them can tell about Andrew do infrastructure. I don't know what kind of infrastructure where him do so. Blessed day, you're live.
Good afternoon, darling. How are you?
I'm alright, sis. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I just want to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
The Green Lizard Party claimed that to return,
Mm-hmm.
but they're so quiet and seem so disturbed and nervous, and it's like they're sitting on pins and needles.
Mm-hmm.
How come there's no celebration?
My God, that we are asked from ever since.
And no big flash out and no big session and oh, we win the third term. Yes, third term loading, and it's now loaded. Where the big party and celebration day. Wait there.
Instead of them a
And
party
this
and celebration and say a ball, them a ball.
ball, them a ball.
A ball, them a ball
Them
about
just
light now and them a ball about road.
nervous. Ball and nervous. Listen, I don't have no sympathy for none of them of their body. See, because that's what you wanted. That's what you're voting for. That's what you put in. You put your ex beside and you get your finger in. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. Now live with it.
True.
Live with it.
We fully endorse that.
Let's say the dictatorship just a start. The man go put him co-hoof wife back in our speaker of the house.
What you say?
And the same putting co-hoof wife back in as speaker of the house. Again, family issue. Them have a stronghold now, and them go and know them go and turn up the dictatorship.
Them have to come good, man. With 28 stronger now, man. Them have to come good.
Me not feel sorry for none of them. I just want to say, Mark Gordon have a mountain of rocks to pile up, and they need to start pulling them against people headside one by one. Don't sit down and take it. You have the power now. Conman Conjure cannot just ramrod anything through Parliament because he had the majority.
True. So now him a cry for this so-called unity and still a push him dictatorship agenda.
And that is all it is. A freedom, you know. Because he must have wait, I can't do what I used to do before. I can't do it anymore. And I can't run roughshod over them no more. So let me just, you know, where you say you can't beat them, join them. Let me just tell them, say, okay, we need unity. Yes, unity. Everybody must come together. Yeah, everybody must come together. And then what? You throw the noose around their neck and drag them up? No. The opposition have to start being proactive instead of reactive. They have to start putting things out there, and anything this man come up with that is not gonna benefit the entire country, lick down that rapid, lick it down. Come up with something that is going to benefit everybody. Because it's not just JLP that's Jamaicans or just PNP that's Jamaicans. You understand? They have to do things that benefit everybody. Because I tell us that any home, them never thief Buchanan votes and get to Conman Conjure. And Mark Golden was PM. He is the PM, but, you know, he did get the official PM position.
Yeah.
He would be under a damn microscope from day one. He would be under a microscope, and everybody would be running around with, he didn't do this. The man didn't do this. He didn't do that. So, yeah, no. You got to hold this man accountable.
Definitely.
He has to be held accountable. So, and as far as this whole heap of millions and billions of dollars to build this cabinet, waste some money, because I tell us, first of all the illicit 12, 13, 14, 28, however many illicit ones in there that got enrichment through means should never have been, names should have never been placed on a ballot. The whole country needed to know who the heck they are.
I agree. Mighty God.
We just, nobody tell anybody anything, and cow hoof, hold it down under wraps, and no saying nothing to nobody. And everybody know, say, the head green lizard is the number one illicit enricher. Him at the top chopper. And him can't verify him assets, him can't do no sign no code of conduct. First of all, for the mere fact that he didn't sign no code of conduct, his name should never be on the ballot, period.
Mighty God. But none
And
of
we
them from
all
that
should-
side never signed, Mrs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. None of them should be on the ballot for anybody to vote for them. Because all that is us giving them permission to continue with the thievery and the crookedness and the corruption.
My God.
Voting them back in office. And him stack him side with 50 million lawyers. Stack his side, Senate and House of Representatives with 50 million lawyers when you don't need that many. But again, him know what he's doing because he wants all of these legal, and I'm putting these in air quotes, legal minds to be on his side. So when him try to start with him foolishness, everybody will go run up behind him and protect him. And all of that is because of the one famous lawyer who know him stuff got a seat in Parliament. Sir Isaac Buchanan. Him making everybody have diarrhea. And all of them are run go buy stock in an adult diaper company because them can't go without wearing diaper because them behind a run all day, every day, on account of the fact that he is in office now. Anyway, my dear, well, I'm going to take care of your rice and peas.
All right, Mrs. Big up yourself. Thanks for calling. Eh? Them a run up and down in our parliament all because of one Isaac Buchanan. My God. Bless up yourself, Nikanta. Saying over $500 million to pay crooked ministers and the auditors need laptop and basic tools to do their job. Can't get it. I'm taking this last call right now. Go ahead, my family, alive.
ABR News.
Big up yourself.
And Mr. Rose, big up yourself.
Respect, my bro.
Go on.
What says you? Me there, good.
Yeah, man, long time subscriber, man, but the first day I hear me call you.
True, respect.
Yeah, no. Here some people I get Peter Bunting flack, you know. Say Peter Bunting should have lick out on the police them. But so it's the people have to understand still, you know. You see, from my youth I grew up, you always hear say, anyway, police and soldier vote. And they say election I go swing, you understand?
Yes, we always
so Peter
hear
Bunting couldn't come out and say, you understand, he might do away with the commissioner. Kick out the commissioner. So you have to understand, say, it's a political tactic.
True.
You understand? But me I tell you, say, it's the police still. Police not in a sense, you know? Yeah, man, police not in a sense, man.
Not all of them.
Me say this. No, man.
Not all.
Man. Me say this. Majority of them not in a sense.
Yeah.
Me say this the Minister of National Security, say police officers are glorified security guard. I am me if you tell me, say police really go vote for Andrew Holness.
Mighty God. Hey!
You really tell me, say police go dip them finger in the ink and vote for Andrew Holness. Right now, I have a police on my training there, because I do 12 years in the Air Force.
Yeah.
You understand? And I have a police on my training where I grew up in a PMP stronghold area. And I ask him when I will vote. I say Andrew vote. So I say, brother, you really take up yourself and vote for Labourite? Yeah, the man I look at me and tell me, say, PJ then a power for 18 years and PJ never. You know, start straight block him.
Mighty God. Hey, when them talk them bull crap there, I tell you, say, it boil up my blood, you know?
Me not have nothing to do there again, man.
No sense.
You understand? I see people that take up themselves, help Labourite before the election call. I say, boy, people are go through this and people are go through them. PMP to go himself for help. Let me tell you something. You can't reason with a Labourite.
No time at all.
You can never
No,
ever
sir.
reason with a Labourite. Labourite not have no sense.
Nobody try.
You understand? You can't reason with a Labour. You can't help a Labourite.
Mighty
See,
God.
Andres used to go help one of the Labourite them there with the back to school something. And look what she do. Look what she do him. I choose Jamaica. Thanks for the help for the back to school, but I choose. So how comes your parliament, your member of parliament couldn't help you? How?
Yeah, you choose Jamaica. But yet still, yeah, look upon a PNP for help you. Or yeah, call down other people platform for help you.
We need to start band together and come together and start help ourselves. You understand?
Agree.
You can't help a Labourite. Labourite now have sense. Labourite can't reason with. Labourite no any reason. You understand?
True.
You see, I make an observation the other day, you know, I realize from history, you know. You see, the Jamaica Labour Party is not a political party, you know. The Jamaica Labour Party is a criminal organization and a political psyop.
Mighty
You
God.
understand? Psyop meaning them run false flag attacks and program on them own citizen, on their own Jamaican citizen. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the history. When you look on the evening tide, thing there when them burn down the evening tide. I'm gonna give you the history.
Yes.
The Jamaica Labour Party have something close to do with fire and bombing. Read the history. The evening tide bombing.
Fire.
Fast forward. When the IC reported for table in a parliament, what happened after that? You hear so a man go up and Andrew on his house to go bomb it up, not true?
Yes.
Alright. Fast forward again, we see Andrew in the middle of half a tree. He never afraid, so the same man with the plan for boom him up. Latan pan him with the same bomb and boom him up in the middle of the road.
No.
He never afraid of that?
No, I'm never afraid of that.
Alright. Watch this again. When the court case to go back to court, in October, what happened downtown?
When them find the
appeal court building catch a
fire. Jesus Christ, yes. Yeah.
Watch it again.
Why?
Me tell you about the IC report when the table or the parliament building burned down.
Yes.
How comes Juliet Honest make an announcement in the parliament say it was an attack on the democracy, a terrorist attack on democracy? How comes the police force see this man face clear upon the camera? And I know we don't hear nothing about it.
Nothing more.
All of a sudden, again, when the police them did go vote, what happened again? Pipe bomb and one bag of sitting.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
That's all. The Jamaica
Bomb
Labour
threat.
Party is not a political party. The Jamaica Labour Party is a criminal organization, and that is why they refer to themselves as show Labourites. They are paying homage to the show
The showers of bullets. Yes, man. We usually take out
the
people.
show up as a gang.
Yep.
And that is why them hey, listen, Andrew Jones has set back this country, 20 years,
Yes.
Listen, I'm so glad say Mark Golden I go really take this matter to court, him see to court, Because I tell you from now, if Mark Golden not put a stop to this, PMP would have never ever see back power again, PMP would have never ever see back power again. Because what happened? The machinery, the man them roll out the machinery. It was a big criminal psyop went down,
True.
on September the 3rd,
True.
which include the EOJ, the Prime Minister himself, and all of the Jamaica Labour Party members, It was a criminal psyop that took place, for topple democracy,
True.
That was no normal fair election that took place,
Not at all.
It was something that was planned. Yeah. Something that was planned. You understand? For disenfranchised people.
A whole heap of that
This
one.
man is a
Voter
criminal,
suppression.
man.
Yes.
You understand? And how comes normal regular people? Me hear one woman come out and talk, say Mark Golden break protocol. When him sit down for Andrew and him. Which hole she crawl out from under when the current prime minister has been recommended to be criminally charged twice. Not once, but twice.
Twice.
He has been recommended to be criminally charged. Where was she?
And where
She talked about Mark Golden, and she disappointed in the Mark Golden. Where she come from?
Me don't know where them come from. Them head no good, brother. Them head gone. Sick. Mad. No good. The man broke the law. How much time? And the corruption prosecutor said no charge.
Listen, man.
Them say time run out, but them never have an issue with that. But because Mark Golden sat down, Andrew wasn't sworn in as the Prime Minister as yet. And because Mark Golden sat down, Mark Golden broke protocol.
This man is,
and we have how much of them illicitly enrich themselves in our parliament. And them don't take an issue with that.
I pose up as a Prime Minister. I talk about break protocol. How can I break which protocol? Man need to go fight. Man need to go certify himself, man.
That is
this criminal sense about him as a Prime Minister. Prime Minister whisper, man. Well, I tell you, say, I'm disappointed in Jamaica still, I'm not lying, no. I'm disappointed. You see, all of them taxi man, they will see, I talk about them vote for their name there, and road, but I want, hey, me tell you something, man. Hey, them taxi man, they suffer like dog.
Mighty God.
They suffer like dog. I mean, I pray to God, say, police ticket them so till they can't pay them ticket.
What?
I record them car and the woman start give them bun. That is how much.
Them have to come up with the 1 billion.
Man.
They have to.
Man, people not for so fool, man. You need to be punished severely for your stupidity, man. God needs to punish you severely, man.
I agree.
People not for so fool, man. How you talk, say, man? People not for so fool, man. You can't imagine that this is the same government that come out and talk about you go get car seat to carry passenger. And you say, man, run go away them there. Go vote for them. You know, say you know sense.
Them head not good. And come a ball no about road.
Man, you need to go. You need me say more them taxi man I hear this, man. Me say, uno. Me pray to God say police ticket no. Till you can't pay on ticket till you crawl on your belly. And you lose in the car.
But that you talk about, I want them. That you talk about, I want them carrying 300 more bus pan them. And cramp them up. Yeah. Cause them not ready yet.
You see what take place in Jamaica still? What take place in a boy, I tell you, say, yo, you see, Andrew work with some serious science, you know. And that's why I rate that woman there whenever shake him, you know.
Oh, you mean if you rate the woman?
Respect her, you know.
Maximum respect for that woman there. Oh, you mean?
Yeah, man, I rate her, man. She no shake, not people like them that were involved in so much demonic kind of demonic entity and Obi and one bag Cuss. You know, go near people like them, man. You mad, man.
Cuss, yeah. Yeah.
You know, stand up near people like them, man. Let me tell you this, man. You see, some things are gonna take place in Jamaica where people are gonna wonder how it happen. They're not gonna have no explanation for it because they use voodoo and all kind of science and all kind of demonic witchcraft and for win this election. And it wasn't just money alone, you know. About a demonic entity they behind it, you know, and you make deal with the devil like a one-back theme share.
All right, then.
A one-back theme pound of flesh. And I'm going to tell us a whole heap of killings and a whole heap of something that take place in Jamaica where people can't explain how it happened. Because guess what? The devil one-back pound of flesh.
That is it.
You understand?
So true.
And the sad thing about it is that are just poor people alone are going to suffer out of it. You understand? Poor people are going to always suffer out of it. Can you imagine you have all PMP go take up go take money and dip them finger in ink?
Me say me grieve when me hear. Me grieve.
And short staff your own a party.
Grieve.
You have PMP who really do that?
Yes, man.
Nah, man, you know for suffer like dog, man. Me mean it from the bottom of my heart. Me I tell you, man, it hurt me. You know for suffer like dog. Nah, man. People not for so fool, man. You need to be severely punished for your stupidity, man. People not for so fool, man. You have to go college in order to study for this a fool. How can you vote for your prime minister like this? In any normal thinking for aspired, first world aspired country. Not even first world, but aspiring to be a first world country in any normal country, in any normal democracy. This prime minister would have to step down.
Definitely.
Jamaican people.
Samurai, I'm not going in them and wait pan.
My goal in for do what?
I'm not going in them and sit down and wait pan.
My goal in can do so much and know more than what them are wrong with people, man. And people are talk about him should have walk out. Him walk out of parliament, what gonna happen? If they walk out of parliament, what would have happened? They would have still voted in.
Definitely so, yeah.
What more than what am I going for do? Huh?
I want to know where them see are going in other country, them if them see them and wait for opposition. Sure.
Them can't stay. I'm tell you something, man. You want big over there on Jamaica, because this is another Jamaica me used.
Not at all. You remember how the Labourites them behave in a... You remember the gas riot? You remember how the Labourites them behave in a gas riot?
Them didn't have to walk from school.
You think nobody did have to tell... You think opposition did have to tell them to go demonstrate or protest?
Listen, man. Joke. People not for be so stupid, man. People not for be so stupid. You mean even tell me that people really are vote for your road at Crawford? Eh?
Grieve.
Hey. Hey, one next time, you know, give thanks for the
Big
time.
Big up yourself, you know, my brother.
Man.
It's a wealth of information you drop, you know, man. You drop some banger, you know, man. Much respect.
What you say, man? There's not much more than that, man. Hey, let me tell you something. You know, say, Andrew never win him seat yet.
Not at all.
Fairly. Andrew coming up parliament, Andrew never win him seat yet. Andrew has never won his seat, fairly. Never, ever, ever. Believe me, when I tell you. I know I heard full about that, man. You see, Andrew, when Andrew just coming up, a whole heap of chance Andrew getting up. And for see, this man I use the opportunity and the chance them when get to come short staff poor people, you know, man.
May I tell you?
It hurt me, you know, man. In the first election, Andrew, you know, them find wanted man, Andrew car, you know, with gun in it, you know. And normally when police catch anybody, if police catch 4 man in a car and 1 gun, and nobody not claim the gun. Every single one of the occupants of the vehicle have to lock up, you know. I beg for him, you know, to say, yo, he run in the election, you know, and I let him fight, you know.
See it there?
I beg for him, you know.
See it there? So I'm always get off of things.
Andrew lose him seat to Patrick Roberts, you know. And I beg him to get back him seat, you know. He has gotten so many chances and he has used the chances, not for good.
Pure evil.
But for stepping up poor people neck. You understand? And suffer people. No, man, me say, yo, I can't wait to see this man end up in a prison. I say the back of him. No, man. And some, I hear Miss Winnie calling, boy, the same sentiments me have, sometimes I have to wonder. Can you imagine so much high water ball, man? So much tears shed. You understand? And the one chance for the people get to vote out this money. Can you imagine? Eh? Look
some of them still go take money. Wicked in our earth.
We say all of them PMP that will take money, man. We dip them finger in the ink and take money. Uno for suffer like dog.
True, we not gonna know who them. We not gonna specifically know
who them. Then I hear thing that the chick there from St. Elizabeth said. People who work fair. She see them with ink on their finger and then no vote.
Yeah.
Eh?
Over Miranda. Yeah.
Miranda. Can you imagine? You are telling yourself say you have a team, a trusted team I work with.
And them can't be trusted. And some of them are snakes.
And people turn around and bite them where them are.
Hey, it's wicked, you know? Oh, you mean if it must hurt you?
You know?
I want wicked betrayal that, you know, brother. I felt that, you know.
Oh, yeah, say, man.
I have felt that with people who say me and them are so, you know. Oh, you mean, man? It take you years to get over them something there. Sometimes you come like you know fully get it. Even though you tell yourself, say, boy, I'm forgive them. It's like you know truly forgive them. Because true, you say to yourself, say, I wouldn't do that to them. And me I say, me have a team, you saw. Yo, people wicked, man. Believe.
You know, you tell us me have to block the youth, man. Me I tell us me couldn't me say yo.
A couple of them a black man. Look at them, man. A couple of them a black we are talk about. Them a comrade and when me look on them status, a be a JLP sitting me see put up. So them a and I call my phone and go like them a comrade. A black and delete instant. When I go and I call me.
No man. I can't align myself with people like that, man. No,
I can't be trusted, brother.
Me and you is not the same.
Definitely
There's no
not.
way a police officer will train to prosecute criminals and lock up criminals and carry criminals to court, take up themselves and vote for Andrew owners. You is not true to your oath.
Not
and
at all.
You is not a noble officer.
Corruption
You is
them.
not a police officer. You can't take up yourself as a police officer with train and take an oath to stand up for truth, rights and justice. And you take up your finger and vote for Andrew Holness. You is not a true Jamaican and you is not a true police officer. I'm a pray to God say you don't get 1 red cent more or overtime money. You for suffer like dog to all I want to vote for Andrew. Yeah man, they burn my phone, man.
I trade even know, brother.
People not for some fool, man. You need to be severely punished for the stupidity, man. You understand? Hey, we link up on next time, you know.
Alright, my brother, big up yourself again. Enough respect.
Yeah, man, respect.
Solid arguments there, so from that ex-policeman. 12 years he has done in the force. When he's a traitor, we take up on himself and see all of the bull crap them Andrew have done in the country and take up on and vote for them. Big up yourself, Pat W. Celine Browning. Nardi, big up yourself every time. Big up to everybody that's just joining the live. What a piece of argument from the former police officer. Blessed day, my colleague, live.
Yeah, blessing it be already.
I'm alright. Go ahead, my brother. Blaze the fire now.
Yeah, I have a couple or 2 points. You know, when I look at him, you know, you see the PSOJ. May I tell you, man, those people are
them are part of the problem,
behind,
you know.
Fully behind the corruption and the JLP party.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at even Keith Duncan, I mean, I don't know if you remember when the member of parliament them get the government get them raised.
Yes.
He didn't have a problem with that.
True.
And there was a time when the taxi man they asked for a raise. And you know what he said? He tell the government basically, I said, boy, if them get raised, it are gonna bring up inflation.
Mm-hmm.
It are gonna drive up inflation. So the government, I think they only got must it 15%. They're supposed to get 30 or something like that.
Yes, I didn't mean to ask. What about the 16% where them forget since last year, April or this year?
Yeah, them supposed to get more. But because now that the government, based on what Keith Duncan say, him say if they get the full raise, it are going to bring up inflation. So basically, the government just take part of the raise basically for the taxi man. Look at this. They never say nothing when the government get them raise, you know.
No, not at all.
And you know the next thing what he said was that when the public sector now was supposed to get a raise, you know what he said? They must put a cap. They must put a cap. That means to say, boy, you can't don't give them X amount if a $5.
Yes.
But you can't pass $5. Basically. Just to show you because why them stand and if you notice Metro Siaga and the whole of them. It no matter what happen in the country now, how corrupt the country is and what go on now. All of them silent, you know.
True.
The whole of them silent. Well, and that's why I say, how Jamaica will be a better place? How is it going to be a better place? When the people who are in high authority supposed to set standard, there is no standard. There is no standard. So now we see it play out. Plus, you know, say, boy, your Keith Duncan fully behind them. Because him get Senate seat.
Him get Senate seat, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fully behind. You never criticize the government yet?
Not at all.
They don't criticize the government, none at all. You know what I see? I don't know if I hate them hate PNP or them hate the people because they know, you know, the PNP stand for the mass of the people and stand for the poor.
Yes.
And them know say why when when everybody have benefit or everybody have money in pocket, them know say boy, it's like you can't show off for nobody then basically. Everybody eat a food.
Yeah.
But it's like a them alone for eat food and the people must always they don't on them knee, I beg them or pick up the crumbs.
Yes.
It's like a that me see.
I hate them,
So
hate the
it's-
people them.
yeah, I hear them of course. And even if you follow the tradition, if you track even the PSAJ plus the JLP, them align with them from way back when if I'm Siago time from before Siago time because they were the what the mastermind that the United States government used plus the glean and all of them to help to mash up Jamaica and turn it in a crime riddled country.
True.
Just to get out. Michael Manley.
Yeah.
They
True.
use them. So it's the same process. Them it come in play now. They are aligned behind the JLP party because they know say boy. One, when the JLP in power, they might go get land. They might get everything. They might get all of the beach them. They
True.
might get all of the hot
Them a
spot
benefit. So that
they might benefit
yeah,
because
definitely.
they might get all of the reduction is a reduction of that. They might get all of them stuff there. If you tell you the truth, election going, I didn't know I'm overseas now. I mean, I tell you, say, the Wednesday, it's the Wednesday night, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Me call out all the Thursday, because we home, it's like my heart heavy.
That's what me did feel to me now telling a lie.
Call out, me tell you. My heart is so heavy, like, I couldn't function and attack. And I said, people really voting back. Andrew Wallace. And then my wife now, it was the first time she was voting. She never voted before. But based on the policy that the PNP have, she said, boy, I have to vote that time because she's a teacher and, based on what Mark Golding put out
Yes.
and the plan that they have for the teacher, she said, boy, she love it and she go out and vote and stuff. But I'm going to tell you, boy, she was heartbroken as well because it's her first time. When you vote the first time, boy, you have to know, boy, you lose. It's
painful, man, yeah?
It was painful. But, all I'm saying in my closing, all I'm saying to the PNP now, make sure you work in your, not stay long, don't stay far from your people. Don't stay far from your people because you don't want to go back to the position of 14 seat again. That should never happen again.
True.
That should never happen again. Work with your people and talk to your people and anything you're going to do, go to your people and talk to them. And work with the parish council, just like how they hold the Hanover and the Westmoreland and them place. Work with the MP them and the councillor them and make things work. That means that the next election, basically all they need is just 4 or 5 seats basically to win.
Yeah.
And make sure them set the foundation from certain constituencies them are going to target. Work with the people. That's all I'm saying. And no matter what, them strong. The team strong same way.
Yeah.
And the reason Andrew right now, Andrew can based on what we see him have right now, he can't do no better. He can't do no better. Because he don't have nobody. And him at the head of corruption. So he have to just put all them corrupt people in there. So tell you the truth, not when they not surprise me.
Not at all.
Not when they not surprise me. So have a wonderful day.
All right, you too, my brother. Big up to you and your family. Respect.
Yeah.
You hear it there, sir? This is the end of the live right now. I have to jump off. HB Love, Ivan Riley, big up yourself. Everybody that's just coming on. Ashani, Marcus, big up yourself. Daphne, thanks for watching, families. I have to jump off. Some solid arguments here from our callers. All those who participated on the live, much respect. To my ABR members, big up on yourself, enough love. All moderators, big up on yourself. Thanks for keeping the chat clean and nice. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Remember to leave a like on the live here so others can get to see it, so YouTube can push it out with the algorithm. Big up again, Positive Vibes. Georgia Lynch. Kate M. Enough love and respect to everybody. I have to jump off now. Big up on yourself. Stay tuned. Happy Sunday. Remember that the word is and will always be love. Big up on yourself. Power to the people same way. We now make them feel like say through them wrap up the election we are going to roll over. Never want to work with Mark Golding when him did have the 49. Because him say government badness. But no him want to work with Mark Golding because he saw that him not have the majority now. Andrew Holness, you shouldn't be the Prime Minister for Jamaica at no point in time. And I say that with no apology. You should have never get the driver's seat of our country. A grave error and a grave mistake from the electorates. And for all who conspire and help you to rob up the election. Be irregularities, especially in your constituency. You want in and out a polling station. Go from here, sir. Stay tuned, my people. Love you know.